Okay, so we are live, and hello, guys, and welcome to another stream. And today, me and Anton will be discussing that direct that just happened. And oh boy, that was a direct. Yeah, 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 that was really weird. Yeah. Oh, and also, I wanted to mention, how does the audio sound? Right now I'm playing Superstar Saga, but I just wanted to, can you maybe check the stream just to see the audio and everything? Okay, one thing that I wanted to start talking about since I'm playing Superstar Saga here is I am so glad that they added Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. Like, I mean, I know that there's still, like, it's a part of the service and everything. You technically don't get to keep the games. I mean, I'm just glad that they're on the Switch now. I'm glad that they added them. It is weird that they didn't add them in October, or I guess September, around that time. I thought it was weird that they didn't do that. But I'm so glad that they're here now. And I'm glad that they didn't just add regular Game Boy games and Game Boy Color games. They added both. And that actually kind of lines up with that leak that happened like a little over a year ago. Yeah, because I feel like the multiplayer works pretty similarly to how that leak showed it. Yeah, 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 yeah. And the thing is, I feel like it doesn't outright confirm anything, but I feel like this heavily implies that they're going to continue the service on the next console. Because if they're just adding Game Boy now, I feel like they're not just going to like give up on it when the next console releases. I feel like they're going to continue the Nintendo Switch Online service on the next console, and it's probably going to be just a successor to the Switch, like a Switch 2 or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like there's a possibility they could add I know it would be a bit weird, but I feel like there is a possibility they could add DS in the future. Cuz I feel like I know it's going to be weird with the touchscreen and everything. Um but I feel like Nintendo will probably do like have a thing where probably some workaround to where they could actually like do the touchscreen and everything. And not every DS game uses the touchscreen like all the time. Like New Super Mario Bros. DS, it only really uses it for the mini games or holding an item. Other than that, it doesn't really use the touchscreen that much. But yeah, there are some games that don't use the touchscreen that much. So I feel like the DS, and they could use like gyro controls, like or I guess a pointer controls, like the touch things on when you're using like docked mode. But I feel like they'll have some way of using or porting the DS games. Oh, hey Sushi. Reese, guess what? I got Klonoa 1 and 2 on GBA. Yeah, I want to get that sometime. Hopefully they'll add it on the service. I'm hoping they'll have it on the service at some point. But I saw that you got it on Wii U. You also got Mario Party DS. Yeah, I have a physical version of, or a physical copy of Mario Party DS, and it's really good. I think it's one of the better Mario Party games. But anyways, about that direct, I thought it was pretty good. I did have a Yeah. Yeah, that was and about yeah, and about that yeah, the closest thing to that was 3D All Stars. And actually it's yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Oh wait, no, there is Advance Wars. Yeah, there's Advance Wars. Yeah. And you know, the thing is, I actually with okay, I wanted to talk about Advance Wars a little bit. Um um I wanted to say um they could have done it in March cuz I know they have Bayonetta, but that's not really like that. I'm not it doesn't it looks good, but like it's personally not a game that I'm interested in or most people. Yeah, they might be doing that in March. I want to talk about that in a little bit, but I wanted to talk a little more about both Advance Wars and Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime, wow, that actually, like, it looks good. Like, I think it's actually could be considered a remake, even though it says it's a remaster. Like, yeah, yeah, I feel like, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's on a Wednesday, which is kind of weird. Oh, oh wait, I was about to. Oh, there's Toadsworth. Rip Toadsworth. Um, and one thing, yeah, yeah, I'm actually kind of, I'm buying both because I mean, like, yeah, yeah, I'm waiting for the, I know the pre-order's already up, but I'm waiting for all the information to come up because I just want to make sure I'm, buying the right thing and everything. But, yeah, I'm gonna pre-order it at Best Buy pretty soon. Both games. So yeah, I find it weird that I feel like they should have released that in March. I mean, it's I don't think it's bad that they're doing a shadow drop because I feel um like yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm waiting for that. Like I know I usually cover games when they first release, but I'm waiting for the physical version because that's something that I would want to get that. I would want to get that physical. Like honestly, yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like they might be doing something different with the GameCube remasters. I feel like they might start doing like various GameCube remasters. I don't think they're going to be doing too many. Maybe I'm thinking like just a few of them. But I feel like yeah. Yeah, I think they're gonna start releasing GameCube like remastered versions of GameCube games. But like the thing is that I like about these, or so far with Metroid Prime, that's only like yeah. And the thing is, $40, and honestly, I actually think it's worth $40 because it looks like they basically like upgraded the models and the textures, and I it might well I think it might be, but it's like heavy. I don't honestly I don't know, but like either way, it's heavily upgraded, and I think they also added new music as well, or not really like new music, but like they remixed the music from the original game. From what I've seen on like a video that recently released about it, but um, seems like there's a decent amount of effort put into it, which is good, and I hope they do this with other GameCube games. This is exactly what I want them to do with Thousand Year Door. Because I feel like if they like make a full-on remake of Thousand Year Door, they might leave some things out of it, or kind of do that weird thing that they're doing with Paper Mario, like with the restrictions and everything. I mean, I don't think it would be affected too much because Superstar Saga, the remake of this game that I'm playing right now, um, it wasn't. Yeah, yeah, and you know the thing is, if they handle it in the way that they handled Metroid Prime, then I would definitely be on board for like a Thousand Year Door remaster in that style. Yeah, F Zero GX as well. Yeah, um, yeah, and then also Kirby Air Ride. I want to see something like that. Though with that game, that could get a sequel. I would like a sequel to that game, honestly. Um, yeah, the yeah. If they if they don't do a if they don't do a sequel, I could see them doing a remaster of that game. But I hope they do more GameCube remasters like that. Like, I feel like that's actually a fairly good way of re-releasing these games. Though I hope on the next Nintendo console they kind of release more of them. You know, I've actually yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah. Oh, I wanted to say, I wanted to read the chat a little bit. Hey, generic Russ. And yeah, also, let's see, and I saw that they have, yeah, with Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Yeah, this is probably the game, the GBA game, that I was most looking forward to. Like, um, yeah, because yeah, I'm glad that you can finally play a Mario and Luigi game. And this is actually my favorite Mario and Luigi game. Like I like both the original version and the remake. So I'm glad that the original version is on here. And also, hey Reese, hey Reese, I just got here. Could you give a little summary of your opinions on the direct? What did you like the most? Well, that's basically in this stream. I'm just kind of going over my thoughts overall. But my general overall thoughts, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was good overall. Yeah, yeah. I wonder if the Geno cameo is still in. Yeah, probably. Well, this is just Yeah, I doubt they touched the game at all. Like, yeah, I think this is basically the same as the original version. Yeah, I also I just wanted to respond to this comment with the other part of it, like my favorite part of the direct. Um, okay, I wanted to say, well, Tears of the Kingdom, I'll talk about that later, but that is still my most anticipated game. That wasn't my favorite part of the direct because we already knew about that game. Yeah, yeah, you know what I really wanted was like a full deep dive of the game, like 5 minutes or so of them showing. Like, I honestly wouldn't mind that. Like, yeah, 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 yeah. You know, however, I would say the trailer was pretty good though. I did like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I did like the information that they showed about it. I'm probably gonna get the collector's edition because I mean I'm a huge fan of, yeah, and the amiibo too. I'm a huge fan of Breath of the Wild. That's my second favorite game of all time. So I'm really looking forward to Tears of the Kingdom. But I just want to hear. Yeah, I'm still very confident in the game, but I just want a full deep dive. That's all. I just want to know a ton about the game. Yeah. 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 Oh wait, what was that again? Oh, of Tears of the Kingdom. That's the thing is, like, I personally think like the game, like that's like the thing is, I feel there's two ways that I feel about this. On one hand, I feel like it will probably be worth it because I mean, like, Tears of the Kingdom is gonna be a huge game and everything, and probably, yeah, 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 yeah. And yet, you know, the thing is, on the other hand, even though this game will probably be worth $70 because it's on par with like most modern games, and honestly, I don't like the fact that most games are $70. I mean, personally, it's something like, I have to because it's Tears of the Kingdom, um, but the thing is, like, the thing that I'm very concerned about is the fact that this might become a trend for Nintendo. I think Pikmin 4 is still $60, which is fine. But the thing is, I'm, yeah, 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 and I know, yeah, I know for you that's like 69.99, $70. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, like next next console, like next generation, for the next generation Switch or whatever console, I feel like the next console will probably be a next gen Switch. We'll get a game like Mario Baseball that has like a roster of like 15 characters and like 2 stadiums, and it's gonna be $70, but that's gonna be the part of that $70 price tag that sucks. Tears of the Kingdom at here. So it's strange how Mario and Donkey Kong, two of Nintendo's flagship series, have gone this long without a new main entry. Okay, that's what I wanted to talk about a little bit. I'll read a couple of these chats, then I'll talk about the Mario situation. Did you see on the Japanese website that Nintendo said they'll add more characters in Waves 5 and 6? Okay, before the Mario thing, I want to talk about the Mario Kart DLC. That Yoshi's Island... Okay, but the thing is, I want to talk about that Yoshi's Island track real quick. That looks amazing! That looks genuinely amazing! That might be one of my favorite Mario Kart tracks. Like, one of my favorite Mario Kart 8 tracks in general, or Mario Kart tracks in general. I love how that looks. Because, you know, the thing is, I mean, all of you know that I'm a huge Paper Mario fan, but one thing that I like about the older Paper Mario games is that they kind of have a Yoshi's Island aesthetic to them. Like, a lot of the enemies use the Yoshi's Island design. So, like, and also older Mario spin-offs also use the Yoshi's Island aesthetic a lot. So I was ecstatic that they used the Yoshi's Island aesthetic in that track. I am really excited about that. Honestly, I don't even mind that we're not getting a Mario game for a little bit. I'll get into that in a little bit. Still a bit disappointing, but that track, though, I am really excited about that. Like, yeah. Yeah, and you know, like, they actually included the enemies from Yoshi's Island and everything. They didn't just, like, I was a bit worried when we saw the leaks for a Yoshi's Island track. I was a bit worried that they just have, like, Shy Guy variations. The Shy Guy variations are fine, but, I think, yeah, like, it had all of the different Yoshi, well, not all of them, but, like, a lot of the different Yoshi's Island enemies there, and, like, that whole aesthetic, like, that looks beautiful. Like, and it almost looks like a base Mario Kart 8 track. Like, not just with how it, yeah. Yeah, and you know, the thing is, like, I would say the layout actually looks a lot more like, I mean, it could work in Tour, but I feel like the layout looks like a lot better than some of the other things we've gotten so far. Like, compare that to Sky High Sunday. Sky High Sunday looks like it was made for Tour. This one looks like it was made for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that could still somehow run on Mario Kart Tour. It looks like it was made for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe first. Yeah, because the layout, it kind of reminded me of, like, it's very dynamic and has a lot of depth to it, like, which is something that a lot of the other Booster Course Pass tracks needed more of. Like, I mean, they did to some degree, especially Wave 3, but the Yoshi's Island, oh man, that looks amazing. And another thing is new characters. That was the one single thing that I wanted from the Booster Course Pass. I mean, I also wanted, like, carts and things like that, but I can wait. I can wait. The characters are the main thing. Like, and we got Birdo. Birdo is one of the main ones that was missing from the game. It would be, I know they said one character on the thing there, but I'm sure, I have a feeling they're going to add more than that. Yeah, and the Japanese website that said that more characters were going to come. So that is very promising. And the fact that, like, from here, we could just get more great characters and things like that. That was the one thing I wanted. Yeah, that was weird. Honestly, you know what? Yeah, I think it was probably fan feedback. I feel like it was the feedback from the fans, which is why we haven't gotten it until now. I think that might have been a possibility. Because it's weird that Nintendo's just randomly adding it now. I feel like they're actually kind of listening to the fans to some degree. But man, I am really excited that they're adding new characters. Birdo is the one character that, like, I mean, also a few others, also Diddy Kong as well. I'm sure they're gonna add Diddy Kong at some point, but Birdo is one character that should have been there from the start since 2014. But but yeah, it's yeah, 90% sure we're getting Funky Kong in 8. It'd be dumb if they didn't. Yeah, I have a feeling they're doing... Honestly, I have a feeling we're probably going to get Funky Kong at some point because of the movie. Like, that makes sense. Like, I feel like we might get, like, a wave that has, like, the Kongs in the... But, oh my gosh, I'm so glad we're getting characters now. Yeah. 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 Yeah, and also, I'm gonna read the chat a little bit. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, Pikmin 4, and Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC were the highlights. I'm still bummed that we're not getting a new Donkey Kong game or Tomodachi Life. New Donkey Kong, I feel like that's probably gonna... Like, as much as it pains me to say it, because I want it really soon, but I feel like a new Donkey Kong game will probably be on the next console. It might even be, like, an early title for the next console. Like a year one title, probably. But I feel like they're doing a Donkey Kong game at some point. But Yoshi's Island looks so amazing. Yeah, I definitely agree. Probably going to be one of my favorite tracks in the game because I love the Yoshi's Island aesthetic. It's a love letter to my home island. Yeah, true. The track probably took the devs a long time to make. Yeah, I feel like it definitely has a lot more effort. Also, here's Fawful. Fawful's pretty underrated. Let's get Fawful in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I know Fawful's canonically dead, and people use that as an excuse to say that he shouldn't be in the game. But I mean, Dry Bowser is in the game. I mean, like and also the clone characters, Baby Mario and Mario. I don't know why Fawful couldn't be in the game. I mean, like, I don't think there's any like continuity in Mario Kart. Yeah. Also, can you read some of the chat because I'm kind of paying attention. Start from the one that like right below or actually actually yeah, the one after that track took the devs a long time to make or something. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of weird that they, yeah. Yeah, I remember that, yeah. I have Fury's famous line. Yeah, I'm excited as long as there's no purple toad. Yeah, stay perky. Stay I was about the actually yeah, stay fury. Yeah, imagine purple Fawful instead of stay perky, he's just like stay fury. Oh yeah. Also, before we talk about that, I wanted to talk about the Mario thing a little bit, because I was gonna mention that. the single thing that I'm disappointed about this direct is the fact that we didn't get any Mario games, like any spin-offs or anything. Yeah, 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 yeah. And the thing is, I feel like, yeah, I feel like, yeah, honestly, I feel like it was solid the way they laid out everything for the first half of the year and even up until June and July. Um, I feel like that kind of justifies the fact that we didn't get any like new heavy hitters because I feel like they're starting to wrap things up with the Switch, and I feel like this is because I feel like this is the last kind of spark of the Switch. Like we're getting like a few pretty substantial games like in the first half, or I guess a little bit into the second half of this year. With Mario, I think they will do something later in the year, like one last thing for Mario on the Switch, like either a spin-off. Well, yeah, it doesn't. I think there's gonna yeah. You need get you know I feel like there's a possibility we can get some sort of like announcement. Well, I mean, since the direct has already passed now, I feel like we could possibly get like a just I don't know, like maybe a Twitter announcement of a 2D Mario game or something. I think yeah, you know, because I feel like the thing is. Well, the thing is, I feel like it's very unlikely for them to not do anything Mario at all this year. Like that's like almost like something that they kind of avoid doing. Um, so I don't think they would not do a Mario game. Oh wait, yeah, I think it. Yeah, 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 yeah. I feel like there has to be something related to Mario this year. Um, I'm not sure. It kind of depends, like whether gonna, like, it might even be a remake. It might even be a remake of another like Mario spin-off or something. Like maybe like Super Mario RPG remake, or even a Mario and Luigi or a new Mario and Luigi game. I don't know. That's pretty unlikely, but Paper Mario remake possibly. Like something. I feel like there's gonna be something related to Mario. Maybe even like another like one final Mario Party game, or I don't know. Like I feel like they have to do some Mario thing this year. Like we'll just have to see. It probably it's going to be small, like a spin-off or something because they're probably saving everything for the next console. But who yeah. Yeah, yeah. I thought the direct, yeah, the direct was actually fun to watch. Like there were actually a lot of things that like kind of interested me. And one thing I wanted to talk about real quick is the Baton Kaitos thing. That was one thing we actually predicted. Why, Pocket Card Jockey? Why would you do this to me? You said you'd be by my side, Pocket Card Jockey. You know what I'm referencing. But speaking of that, Xenoblade. Yeah, 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 yeah. It looked a lot like Gower Plains. Yeah. I don't know. And they showed that one character looked like Noah. It also kind of looked like that one protagonist from Xenogears. I don't know. Yeah, I wonder if it's like the original Noah. Like it's like the first Noah. Like cuz I know like all the other ones were um like the I mean, I guess the game has been out long enough to spoil it, but the clones, I guess, I mean, that's not too big of a spoiler because they like kind of yeah, they they literally posted a picture of N before the game came out, but yeah. Yeah. My theory is that it's the original Noah and he just kind of looks older cuz he had just like cuz I feel like that would yeah, cuz like all the other ones are like physically 18. So he's like probably like 30 or something. So I I'm thinking it's yeah, my cuz he definitely has to do with Noah in some way. Um yeah. 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 Wait, isn't it yeah, isn't it Klaus? Oh, Alvis. Oh. Actually, yeah, I thought okay, wasn't Klaus was the one that was like in the he did the experiment, yeah. Zan yeah. 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 Oh, but oh yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean like Alvis, yeah. I didn't remember like it was because it kind of like I thought for some reason like in my memory kind of like I thought like Zanza at first but yeah that was like yeah hmm yeah yeah the reason why I thought it was like Klaus or Zanza is because of like the whole like the worlds and everything like the fact that like I just thought of like the worlds and everything like with the um but I don't know that looks pretty interesting. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, Yeah, and you know the thing with that one character that looked like Noah, my other theory is that it's like I don't know, like Noah's dad or something. Like yeah, he has to be related to Noah in some way. Like like because it looks like Noah, but also not. Like I don't know. Like I know some people are comparing it to the one character from Xenogears, but I don't think they're gonna do that. Like I don't think they're gonna pull it into like Xenogears and that's because I don't think it has anything to do with that. I mean, it could be. Yeah. 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 Yeah, and yeah, and I feel it could be based on the character. I mean, there's definitely some influence there, but I don't think it's straight up that character. I think it is probably either like Noah's dad or Noah's ancestor or the original Noah. Like I think it could be like the original Noah that all of the clones were based on. Like I think that's a possibility. Like that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Um I saw someone made like artwork about the DLC and everything. They included like a Mio character in it. Did they show like anything related to Mio? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Or a final theory that I have is that this takes place after the game. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, it could be after. That character could be that one character that looks like Noah. That could be older Noah. That could be like an older version of Noah. And it could be after because like it could be about like the world's actually like like it could be have something to do with the worlds properly colliding. Um, yeah, yeah, and the thing is, yeah, I'm thinking that it will like basically take place probably like if this is like an epilogue, I feel like it will probably take place um like probably a while after the game, like after the events of Xenoblade 3, because I feel like the events of Xenoblade 3 technically take place in like a second. Like I'm not gonna elaborate. I'm not gonna spoil that, but yeah, they take place in a very short amount of time. But I feel like this could happen later because I wonder if they're in Noah and Mio's respective universe. I feel like all of the characters, like from, or most, well, all the characters that are alive after the events of the game, of the respective games, will be alive because, I don't think it's going to take place that long after, like, everything. So, yeah. Yeah. And that Noah there is like, yeah, I forgot you had the move with this, but yeah, there's like, yeah, I think that Noah is older Noah, and it like takes place like after the events of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, like basically, um, yeah, I feel like just yeah, 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 and I think there's gonna be an older Mio too, like a Mio with a different design, yeah, because we have like it would kind of make sense to go along with that Noah character there. That has to be Noah or someone related to Noah. Like I don't. Yeah. Oh, also, I wanted. I'm gonna create a suspend point because I'm. Let's act. Do you want to actually play a game together now on the Game Boy Advance? Yeah. Also, I'm gonna read some of the chat here. Mario Kart 8, Deluxe, or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's roster is gonna have a redemption arc. Yeah, true. Funky before Diddy, Dixie, and even K. Rool would probably upset some people. Not really K. Rool, because I feel like Funky Kong is kind of more associated with Mario Kart than K. Rool. But I wouldn't say before Dixie though. I would say before Diddy it might be a bit weird. So I think they're gonna release the Kongs alongside each other. K. Rool, as much as K. Rool, as great as K. Rool would be, I don't think it's that likely. So yeah. Also, I want to see which games have. Do you want to do Mario Kart Super Circuit? Yeah, I know. I'm not the biggest fan of that game, but I haven't played it in quite a while, so I think that would be fun. Hmm. Also, if anyone is friends with me on the Switch, you can join me in Super Circuit. I believe it is it 4 players. Here, I'm gonna send you a. Wait, did it like? Oh, that was weird. Did it, Oh, I guess it doesn't show certain games on there. That's oh yeah, it's only showing like the yeah, it's only showing the multiplayer games. That makes sense. Superstar Saga has the Mario Bros. Minigame, so I think that's why it's showing that as a multiplayer thing. Actually, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, you can join me. BCF789. Yeah, I'm so happy that a new Mario Baseball wasn't announced. Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah, because they were probably. I'm so glad that that rumor was probably wrong because I'm gonna be completely honest here. It probably would have sucked. I mean, it probably wouldn't have been nearly as good as the other games. One last Mario Party for Switch. I feel like that's a possibility if we get like some like Superstars 2 or something like that, something like very like small like that. Oh, each player. Oh, that is cool. Okay, I haven't tried this before, so okay. Yeah, this is pretty. Yeah, this is completely new. Yeah, every player has their own screen. That is cool. Yeah, yeah. I think you do the multi-pack link. I think that's what you do. Yeah, multiplayer. Do you have to do? I think multi-pack link because it's like multiple games playing. I think. Yeah, go to multi-pack link to see. Oh, start linked play. Oh. Oh. Okay, they actually have a guide here. Okay, wait for the other players to join. Okay. Okay. Oh, that is interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is actually cool. Like, I actually like the system here. I mean, it might lag, but I don't know. I think. Okay. Okay. Yep, it's working now. Yep, 3-player game. Let's do versus. Yeah, I'm so glad that Mario Baseball didn't get data mined. I'm gonna do 100cc for now, because I'm not very good at this game. I'll just do Luigi. Yeah. This is really cool. This is a really cool feature, honestly. Tatonga for Mario Kart, Prince Peasley for Mario Kart. Yeah. 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 You know, I said I wasn't the biggest fan of Super Circuit. I actually think it's pretty solid. Like, I think it's like the only like it's much better than Super Mario Kart. I know it's a bit rough nowadays, but I think it's fairly solid and yeah, or yeah, it's better than Super Mario Kart. Has a lot of content and yeah, I think overall it's fairly solid. I feel like this is the best way of playing a 2D Mario Kart game. Like, the original is just kind of, like, very outdated. I mean, this is still outdated to a degree, but I feel like it's still kind of fun nowadays, because I feel like it... Yeah. Yeah. And you know, the Game Boy Advance, this is the first time they're adding, well, not all of these games, but some of these games, it's the first time they're adding games on Nintendo Switch Online that released after I was born. Because, for me, Minish Cap is, actually released, like, a year after I was born. So, I know for you, there's, like, two games that you're older than. I think you're a couple months older than Superstar Saga. Superstar Saga released a couple months before I was born. I mean, yeah, but this is the first time they're actually adding like I know some of the Nintendo 64 games are from the 2000s, but this is the first system that's actually from the 2000s that they're adding like and everything. So let's see. Let's do Cheeseland. We love cheese. I think you might have accidentally. You know what? I think this actually runs pretty well. Like yeah, I'm not sure if the internet actually like works better with this setup because it's actually like everyone gets their own screen, so it doesn't have to like um but yeah, I this is actually a pretty impressive system that Nintendo put in place. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure if it did. That was one thing that I was wondering too. And you know, the thing that I'm really glad about with the Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance games is the fact that this has multiplayer is great because you can't like it's very hard to do it with like Game Boys nowadays. Like I have an SP, but I don't know too many other people who have one nowadays. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and the same game and a link cable. Like that's just not very likely to do with someone nowadays. Yeah. Wasn't this game shown in Son of Mask? That one crappy movie from the 2000s? The sequel that shouldn't have existed. Hmm. Who are you playing as? Hmm. Lady Boat for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yes, yes. Yeah, I love Paper Mario characters in there. Oh, I didn't mean to choose the same track. I thought it would just. Oh, that's good. That you can just change it like that. Yeah. Let's do Boo Lake because that was recently added to the booster course pass. I don't love cheese because recently I became intolerant to it. Hmm. Yeah, the thing is, I avoided dairy products for a while. I thought, like, I actually kind of had this diet for a while where I was, like, trying to eat healthier, but, like, I wasn't really eating healthier. I was just kind of avoiding certain foods, but I felt like I even went vegan for, like, a month, like, for Lent back in, like, 2018. But I just realized that that wasn't really good because I feel like I've been starting to eat cheese again over the past couple of years because I mean, honestly, for me, cheese is good. It doesn't bother me at all, and um, yeah, yeah, yep. Oh yeah, I have a meal plan and everything. Yeah, and they have different like restaurants and things, and even some chains on the campus and everything, and it's pretty good. I have a lot of options here. Hmm. Yeah, but anyways, I want to go back onto the direct discussion again, but Pikmin 4. We didn't. Yeah, I wanted to save that because that was one of my favorite things. Honestly, that that was one of my yeah. And the thing about but yeah, Ice Pikmin. That's pretty cool. That new dog character. It's like I forgot yeah, kind of reminds me of Poochie from Yoshi's Island a little bit. Yeah, I want to look that up. The name of the dog, Pikmin 4 dog. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, the dog's name is Ochi. Ochi. I guess kind of Ochi, yeah. Yeah, but I think it looks great. Like graphically, it looks definitely looks like it's a substantial upgrade from Pikmin 3. Like it looks really good. And you know one thing speaking of graphics and everything, I wanted to talk about the Metroid Prime remaster a little more cuz it actually runs in 60 FPS and I think full 1080p too. And I don't know. It might be. It might be a smaller project by Retro. I wouldn't be surprised because they haven't worked on much lately other than Metroid Prime 4. Yeah. I I think it's totally possible for them to work on the remaster alongside Prime 4. I think that's definitely possible that they did that. I'm not sure. Yeah, I have. It's really good. But yeah, I'm definitely willing to play it again because it's a really good game, and seeing it like in HD and everything is great. Like it looks really good. Yeah, yeah. And then yeah, and you know the one thing with speaking of game prices, I wanted to talk a little bit about Tears of the Kingdom. One thing that I'm glad that they're doing, and actually this is actually kind of a good deal, but they're including it as a part of the game vouchers. I was a bit skeptical of the game vouchers before because it's weird how you only it's not physical, but it's only yeah, that's disappointing for me, but like for other people, I think that's actually a pretty good deal for some people that it will be like technically you're saving like $30 like buying two games and getting Tears of the Kingdom. Well, 30 USD. Um cuz before that you'd like you would before that, like you'd only be saving 20 USD, which really wasn't worth it because that's the same price as Nintendo Switch Online, the thing you have to get before getting the the game vouchers and everything. So yeah, I think that's actually kind of a good deal. You know the music in this. Did you know Paper Mario Sticker Store, the battle theme, is actually kind of a remix of this, the Ribbon Road music? Listen to it. Because it uses like the same general like kind of rhythm and similar tune the Sticker Star, except for like this part here. But like the main part of this, yeah. Oh, I it uses the same tune, but it's in like a very different style. Yeah, 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 yeah. in Xenoblade. Oh, Splatoon. Yeah, I was actually kind of interested, even though I haven't been like too into Splatoon lately. Though I would have to say, I think it intrigued me. It definitely intrigued me. Um, I'm wondering with the older Inkopolis, I really hope that's leading into like for that wave. I hope they're remaking the Splatoon 1 story mode. I really hope that's what it is. Yeah, what Yeah, what the reason why I think they could be remaking it is because Nintendo would have no reason to re-release Splatoon 1, and there isn't any way for people to play that original story mode. So I'm thinking it might be like a remake of the story mode from Splatoon 1. I feel like that would make a lot of sense to have since they're bringing back the new Inkopolis and everything. So or yeah, or the old. I'm at the old Inkopolis. They're bringing that. Yeah, the one from the first game. So, uh, no, I doubt that's what it is. I don't know. Like, I feel like it would be weird to just have the DLC be up. Here's just the Inkopolis. That's it. I mean, that would be cool to have the shops and everything, but like, still kind of weird. Yeah, it's yeah. Oh, can you select yes? Yeah, let's look at a different game here. Oh, let's play Kurubin here. Yeah. Wait, wait, what were you gonna say? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, let me see. Oh, yeah. I haven't really played this game that much. I think it looks pretty cool, but seems like a game that I have to get used to and everything. There we go. Oh, I don't think you're in. I'm actually in a let's quit so we can quit and then go back to the main menu. Okay, versus, go into versus. 3 rounds. Wait. Okay, versus 3 rounds. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. This game's pretty fun. It's very unique how it works and everything. Yeah, I like how the multiplayer works on Game Boy and everything. And I'm glad that this is finally in North America. Yeah, and I think Japanese originally, but European for like the English version of the game. Oh, I forgot there was a GameCube version of the game. Yeah, I found today's direct to be disappointing mainly because there were not many major Mario related news. Yeah, I think like that's the one thing that I was disappointed about, but other than that, personally, I thought the direct was actually pretty good aside from the lack of Mario news. Yeah. I do think there's going to be something Mario related, maybe later in the year, but I don't think Nintendo is going to go through this year without anything Mario related. But yeah, this game's pretty fun. Yeah, I don't mind the lack of the Mario stuff too much. I like the music here. Okay, do you want to play a different game now? Let's play a. Yeah, let's play the original Game Boy now. Yeah. There's more options there. Yeah. Oh man, just seeing these on the home menu is just surreal. It's just like the Game Boy, it's just finally here. Yeah. Yeah. I actually yeah. Yeah, that's weird. They have to have at least one of those there. But yeah, I'm on the there's only Game and Watch Gallery and Tetris. That's fine. I guess Tetris is fun. We could do that. I like the Game Boy version of Tetris. I really like that Game Boy version there. Um, oh, you can only do two players. Oh, I kind of wanted to do it with Oh, by the way, FCF 789. We could do it another time. But right now I kind of wanted to do it with Anton Retro, so we can do that another time. So sorry, I kind of wanted to do it with because I thought yeah, there's only two players. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll invite you here. Actually, yeah, you're already in there, right? You can join mine. Okay. Actually, oh yeah. Actually, yeah. Let's do Tetris. Yeah. Okay. Starting linked play. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I actually have the physical version of this. Oh wow. Hmm. That's weird. Yeah, I don't think they have that problem now. Okay, one thing that I forgot to mention earlier that's really weird about this service and everything. There, like, other than the trading card game, there's no Pokemon games. Like, where are the Pokemon games? Yeah, that's weird. And you know, the thing is, those are the most expensive ones. Like the most expensive games at the like out there, like everything on the well, like that you'd normally see. I know there's like rare games and everything, but yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, ooh, I kind of messed up. Oh, yeah. I kept like they kept not yeah like it kept not giving me any. It didn't really give me any line blocks, so that's why I wasn't able to like. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, I really like the Game Boy version of Tetris, so I'm glad this is here. Yeah. I mean, I know there's the newer versions and everything, but I feel like the old, like, I even prefer it over the NES version. I feel like just a certain charm of the Game Boy one. It's just so iconic. Hmm. Yeah. I feel pretty nostalgic for Tetris because I played like the smartphone or not smartphone but the flip phone version of this the flip phone version of Tetris like over 10 years ago, like 15, not quite 15, but like over a decade ago. Like I know that the version of Tetris is definitely 15 years old now, but it was like Yeah. 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 Oh, yeah. You won again, yeah. I keep messing up at a part and then I I kind of screwed up at one part and then yeah. Well, actually, I'm not really surprised that it would be like one of the best-selling like series and everything cuz I mean Tetris is yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. They might save Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, and then GSC, and RSE for a special occasion like an anniversary or something. Yeah, that's possible. That's definitely possible that they could do that. Yeah, they were. That's why I think there's still a possibility. You know, they might do it on Pokemon Day. I know that it's kind of unlikely that they do it this soon. They might say like, "Oh, the Pokemon games are coming to Nintendo Switch Online," and then they'll just say um, like they'll say like maybe in like March or April or something they're releasing. But I like I find it weird if they don't do anything at all. Like if they I feel like there's a possibility that they could do like at least just Gen 1 and just not anything else. There's a possibility of that, but I don't think they're going to not do Pokemon at all because they are doing the trading card game, though I feel like sometimes they only do like I feel like that would be a weird Nintendo thing to do to only do this. Yeah, I think that was leaked actually in the Oh yeah, that has to. Yeah, that's like one of my favorites aside from Superstar Saga. Uh, hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, isn't that the first time it's being re-released? Yeah, it could actually use yeah. Yeah, and I think this with the Switch is probably going to use gyro. So, yeah. Yeah. It was just glitching out a little bit. One game that I hope they add soon is Mario versus Donkey Kong on GBA. That's the best one. Oh, and Donkey Kong 94 as well. Yeah, both of those games are great. Yeah. Personally, yeah, personally, I like both games. I feel like they both have like their own kind of things going for them. Yeah, because I just got I got four in a row. Because I think I got lucky with the block selection. But yeah, hmm, yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't played it in quite a while, to be honest. I do like that game though. Hmm. This is pretty fun. Like I like the Game Boy. I would say that this is my one of my favorite versions of Tetris. Like, in some ways I prefer it over the modern versions of the game. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I just got the Tetris four in a row and kind of like put you over the edge there. Yeah, I like that. I think there is. I think. But I like that there's an option for the Game Boy Pocket. That is cool. And the color version. Yeah. I I think I know you can do the Game Boy Color and I guess that's also Super Game Boy Colors. Um they call it Game Boy Color, but wasn't that originally in Super Game Boy? That where they added the yeah, where they have the color, they have like the hmm 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 yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I actually didn't know that they were like two different ways of outputting those colors. Um yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Does the Game Boy Advance do it in a similar way to the Game Boy Color? Okay. No, I only have a Game Boy Advance SP. Oh yeah. Yeah, actually I already knew that. Yeah. Yeah, I actually knew that. Yeah, that would have been cool to have that. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, we have. Yeah, I like how we're like kind of tied right now. So this is the one that decides it here. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I think that's cool. Actually, is Game and Watch Gallery 3, is that wait, I forgot. Is that Game Boy Color or is that one of the games that are both? Okay. Okay, yeah. Actually, I think I do have a actual cartridge for Game and Watch Gallery 3. I think I actually have a physical version of it. I know I had one of them, but I'm not currently at my house, so I don't know. I forgot which one I had, but I knew I had one of them physically. Yeah, yeah, and it's oh oh I won. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I really like. Yeah, that was really fun. But yeah, yeah. Actually, let's play like yeah. Let's play a short round. Yeah, actually, yeah. I forgot. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, wait, let me see. It's literally 1984. Literally 1984. Okay. Do you have to do a certain game on here? Actually, wait, let me see. Start linked play. Both players must collect 20 or more. Oh, I think you have. Yeah. I think you have to unlock it. Yeah, that's weird. At least Tetris, you can do it and everything. Though I feel like they should have had more games here. That's why I think it's kind of weird that they only have like a very limited selection. Yeah. 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 Actually, yeah, the game. Yeah. I don't think it's a bad selection at all. I just think they should have had for Game Boy. They should have had at least like 12 games here. Like maybe include the original Mario Land as well, and maybe have like yeah, yeah, yeah. And the thing is, I don't mind too much that that game specifically isn't there because I know Mario Land 2 is the better game. So I'm glad that they did have that first at least. But I think it would have been cool if they had like maybe a couple. Yeah, they are the yeah they like more than likely they're gonna add like what I think they're gonna do is they're gonna since Game Boy games are generally smaller in size and everything and also like file size literally. I think they're probably gonna do like bigger dumps of these games like when they have like the releases each month. So like let's say like every month they have like 3 games for Game Boy and Game Boy Color, and then 3 games for Game Boy Advance. That's what I think they're probably gonna do. Since there's a very limited selection here, so I feel like they're gonna do like monthly releases for these. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I wanted to kind of wrap up this stream now, but yeah. Anyways, about the direct, thought it was pretty good. I actually thought it was a pretty good direct, and honestly, in my opinion, I thought it was better than both of the directs in 2022. The 2022 directs, um, the February one, I don't think it was bad. It just on 2022, it just had a lot of like lackluster games that got revealed. Just in the long run, it wasn't a very good direct. But with the second one that year, yeah, the only things that I remember are the yeah the Tears of the Kingdom title reveal in Pikmin 4, and then it's just all farming and the farming sims and the JRPGs. Yeah, yeah, and then Kirby. Yeah, I just remember 3 things from that. Like Pikmin 4, Kirby, and Zelda. That's about it. Like it's just like other than that, it's just farming sims and JRPGs. This one though, this direct that just happened, I thought it was pretty good because it actually had, yeah, it had like even though it didn't really reveal like new heavy hitters, it did give a lot of information about games that I was really looking forward to, and it also had more variety. It wasn't just farms and JRPGs. I thought it was a pretty good selection. And some of the JRPGs that were announced, like Batten Kaitos, that like that remaster of that's actually something that I'm interested in. Actually, technically, in like aside from JRPGs, like we technically got 2 GameCube remasters technically. Also, with the Batten Kaitos, does that include both of them or just? Oh, good. That's really good. Okay, yeah. I was actually planning on buying one of them recently for GameCube, but I think I'm just gonna get the Switch version. I think it looks pretty good, and I think I'm gonna play it because I mean it's Monolith Soft and everything. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching the stream. I'm I really like the direct, but yeah, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server if you want to. Goodbye.